Now in today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all how to make my Demar Derozan build in NBA 2K24. This build is a absolute bucket getter while also being able to play good enough defense to stop your opponent. We all know about Demar Derozan, man. He really got that dog in him. You feel me? So, hey, I'm going to show y'all how to make this build and really get y'all right. Hey, if y'all can just go ahead and do me a favor real quick and comment, and subscribe. Turn them post notifications to the channel so you can be notified when I post. And let's try to get 100 likes on today's video, and I would really appreciate it. But we're going to be starting off this build at shooting guard. For the height, we're going to put it at 6'6". For the weight, we're going to go with 215 pounds. And for the wingspan, you're going to put it at 6'9". Now this right here is already W metrics, but we're gonna go ahead and start off with the finishing. Now y'all know I like to aim for at least a 60 close shot up. So right here we get a 62 close shot, which is not bad. It's actually pretty decent. And for the driving layup, we're gonna go ahead and put that all the way up to a 75, which is way more than enough. I feel like it definitely gets the job done. I mean, having a 70 driving layup at that still gets the job done. For the driving dunk, you want to put it up to an 87. I don't know why in this game they gave him like an 80 driving dunk. I feel like he deserves at least like an 86, 87. That's just my opinion. For the standing dunk, you want to put it to a 32. And for the post control, you want to have it at a 75. Now, right here, I'm going to show y'all clips of me just going crazy, dunking on defenders, getting past my defenders, and getting these free dunks off. I wasn't really in the post like that as much, only for the simple fact that these dudes that was playing in the rec, man, I'm telling y'all, bro, it was on defense, like just being weird, man. I couldn't really get in that post and work how I wanted to work, but I was still going to get in that paint regardless. Now look, right here, I make him hit the screen and I dunk on his head top. Hey, that slash and takeover goes crazy. Like, you already get silver posterizer, so that's just a W right there. And on top of that, you get pro contact dunks. I'm gonna show y'all what vertical you need and everything, but just by looking at these clips, like, you really get up there. I'm telling y'all, it's way too easy. Now look, I get past him, free dunk, and having such a high driving dunk is definitely a W because you get certain dunk animations and packages like LeBron, Julius Irvin, Aaron Gordon. As far as like post scoring, you have a 75 post control, so that's just enough so you can get all the post scoring badges that you need. You still get bronze, post fade phenom, you get post spin technician, back down punisher on a 6'6" guard. So if you have to get in that post real quick and get a free bucket, because some people make their guards with no strength, or some people just don't put strength on their player, and that's definitely just going to be free cooks, especially if you have that slash and take on. But we're going to move on to the shooting. For the mid-range, you want to put it up to a 90 so you can get that gold mini magician, that gold space creator, gold blinders, gold dead eye. Like, come on now. For the three ball, we're going to put it up to a 76. And for the free throw, we're going to put it up to that 68. Now, as y'all can see by the stats for the shooting, man, this is W stats. You have a 90 mid-range, and because you have such a low three ball, if you're open on that three, you're going to be greening up because you get Hall of Fame open looks, and we get that gold green machine, gold blinders, and gold dead eyes. That's just a W. In my opinion, all you really need in this game is at least a 75 three ball, really 76, so you can get at least Agent 3 on bronze. Because having such a high mid-range, you still get good jump shot bases, so it's not like I'm making a build with a low mid-range and a low three ball and I get like bad shooting bases. To be honest, there's not a lot of shooting bases for the lower three ball players, so I just feel like that's definitely a big W right there. Now, as y'all can see in these clips, I'm cooking up, I'm doing spin jumpers into the mid-range. Hey, you have a 90 mid-range, you have to utilize that to the best of your ability, because hey, these dudes be playing up on the 3-point line in this rec, and it's just like, hey, if you gotta take that pull-up midi, you gotta take it, man. Now look, right here, pull up mid-range, green bean chicken wing, y'all already know how it gets, man. Now, having such a low three ball build like this, you need to have a consistent jumper. Now, you do get T-Max jump shot base on this build because you have a 90 midi, so that's just a W right there. I personally don't like using that base like that. I'm gonna just put y'all on. Scottie Pippen is that sauce. I'm telling y'all, I really like this base. It's very consistent for me. I use it on most of my players because it's not that hard to time. And you also want to play on jump shot timing. That's just me personally. I think that's the best in the game. I recommend it to anybody that's playing guard. So hey, y'all go crazy. But we're gonna move on to the playmaking. So for the pass accuracy, you want to put it up to a 73. For the ball handle, I don't know why they gave him like an 83 ball handle in this game. I personally think he deserves at least an 88 or above an 86. And for the speed of the ball, we're gonna put it up to a 75. Now for the playmaking, it's not really much like dribbling clips I can show y'all because y'all already seen most of them in them shooting clips. So here's just me like passing the ball, getting my assist because Demar Derozan isn't selfish. He does like to pass the ball here and there if he doesn't have the shot. So it's just like, hey, y'all got to use that 73 pass accuracy to your advantage. I mean, you get silver dimers, so that's just a W right there. And the passes is not slow. To be honest, they're pretty fast. So, hey, that's all you really need. And as y'all can see, it's getting the job done. Now for dribbling and stuff like that, y'all already know you have an 88 ball handle, so you're going to be getting a lot of good dribble animations. And if you know how to combo up, then you will really have no problem with playing on a build like this. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the defense. So for the interior D, you want to put it up to a 60. For the perimeter defense, you want to put it all the way up to an 87, which I personally feel like is a very good stat for him. You get a lot of good badges for the perimeter. Now the steal is pretty low. We only get a 47 steal, and the block is low as well. We only get a 55 block. For the offensive rebound, we don't really get that much either. I mean, it's only going to be a 60, which is just enough to get rebound chaser on bronze. But for the defensive, we only get that 50. I don't really have no defensive clips, so we're going to move on to the physicals now. We're going to put the speed to an 82. For the acceleration, we're going to put it to a 75. For the strength, you want to put it all the way up to a 74 so we can get at least bronze immovable forcer, bronze bulldozer, which is a W badge in my opinion. And for the vertical, we're going to put it up to an 86. and we're going to max out that stamina to that 99. And for the rest, you want to put it on that post control to get a 76. And as y'all can see, here's the build, man. Here's the shades I'm about to show y'all. Now, I was pretty surprised when I got these shades. We got Kobe Bryant, Bradley Beal, and Desmond Bain, and you built yourself a mid-range slasher. Now, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section about this build. But this is the end of the video, and I just want to say that I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, why don't you like, comment, subscribe. We is on that grind of 20K subs. And check out my most recent videos popping up on the screen, and I'm out.